Ambassador Nikki Haley called a briefing to outline US priorities at the United Nations in this new year. And top of her list, the situation in Iran.
If the Iranian dictatorship's history is any guide, we can expect more outrageous abuses in the days to come. The UN must speak out. In the days ahead, we will be calling for an emergency session, both here in New York and at the Human Rights Council in Geneva. We must not be silent. The people of Iran are crying out for freedom. All freedom-loving people must stand with their cause.
This echoing sentiments expressed by President Trump earlier, who said in a tweet, "The people of Iran are finally acting against the brutal and corrupt Iranian regime. All of the money that President Obama so foolishly gave them went into terrorism and into their pockets. The people have little food, big inflation, and no human rights. The US is watching." There's little evidence in the streets of Tehran of the turmoil evident in some other parts of the country, but there are deep concerns expressed about the rise in food prices and drop in employment.
I'm working, but in this society I'm always stressed about the possibility of getting fired the next day. Always being worried about my job, my family, the security of my family. The main problems people are grappling with are their security, the economy, and their livelihood.
There are some who are poor and cannot make ends meet. What should they do? Life is really difficult. We're tenants. I have a daughter and son, both at school. The high prices really put me under pressure at home.
Iran's supreme leader has broken his silence on the protests, accusing Iran's enemies of responsibility.
The enemy is waiting for an opportunity, for a crack through which it can infiltrate. Look at the recent events. All those who are at odds with the Islamic Republic have used various means, including money, weapons, politics, and intelligence apparatus, to create problems for the Islamic system, the Islamic Republic, and the Islamic Revolution.
News agency footage reveals ongoing protest in a number of regions. Hundreds are reported to have been arrested, and demonstrators continue to defy an attempted government blackout of social media. Back at the United Nations, the new president of the Security Council has confirmed the US has been in contact and discussions are ongoing. But it's not clear at this stage whether the US appetite for a formal meeting is shared by the rest of Security Council members. Some may be reluctant to intervene in what they would regard as an internal domestic dispute. Mike Hanna, Al Jazeera, United Nations.